Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Hales and I make videos about the books that I'm reading. So today I have a reading vlog for you guys. I got an arc of Smoking Gun by Lainey Lawson and it was so good. Oh my gosh. I will go into more detail at the end of the video and let you guys get into the actual reading vlog portion of the reading vlog. But yeah, this is my reading vlog of the arc of Smoking Gun, which comes out December 13th, which is 2 days from now, but will be 2 days after is when this is posted. So it'll be out by the time you see this, it's just not right now. I just got the arc for one of my most anticipated reads for the last half of the year. Last month, I don't know. I think I've been waiting to read this book for like 4 months now, ever since I first heard about it, and I just got the arc on my Kindle and I am so excited. I am like 3 pages in right now, so it's like 1 in the morning and I'm probably not going to read very much longer. I'm gonna go to bed, but I will be updating. The book comes out December 13th, so that's probably when you're going to be seeing this vlog. I'll do my best to keep it spoiler free because I don't want to spoil anything, obviously. Want people to read the book. But yeah, so this is going to be my reading vlog for Smoking Gun by Lainey Lawson. There's nothing inherently sad about the book. I am on chapter 2 and yet I'm tearing up. Like I'm gonna cry before chapter 2 is even over, like actually cry. But it's really good so far. Haven't gotten into like the meat of the story. I'm, like I said, on chapter 2, but I'm really enjoying it so far, and I keep thinking like I'm just gonna lay down and read this entire book and not sleep until like 4 or 5 in the morning, and I could totally do that. I need to sleep, but I have been waiting for this book and it is already so good. I'm 67 pages in and we're getting more of Gage's backstory. And there's something super like criminal and seedy in his past, and like just that his father's a crook, and my mind immediately was like, oh, mafia ties? Like, am I getting a little bit of mafia in this cowboy romance? So now I'm even more excited. All Gage can talk about is how attracted to Blythe he is. Like the last like 60-ish pages. And now he's like, but I have to make sure that she knows I don't want a serious relationship. Sure you don't. Sure you don't. You know how sweet the song American Honey by Lady A is? That is exactly what this book feels like. I am so obsessed with it. I am so tired. It is 2:30 in the morning, almost 3 in the morning. I don't know. I'm tired. I can barely form thoughts, but I am obsessed with this book. I love it so much. Gage just got a visitor. He and Blythe are driving back to the ranch, and there's an SUV like at the ranch as they pull up, and he tells her to stay in the truck, and then he grabs a gun to go and see this visitor who is obviously from his past. So I'm still fully convinced we're getting like a mafia subplot here, and I'm super excited for it. They're so mafia. So Warren and Blythe's mom's hospital bill has been paid in full, and they don't know who did it because neither of them had taken care of it yet. And I just know it was Gage. I just know it was Gage. I knew it was Gage that bought the ranch. Okay, so his dad's a lawyer. Okay. So maybe not mafia, but represents really shitty people. So adjacent. I laid back down with the book to finish it because I only have like 60-ish pages left. And it just, I was expecting like a cutie little cowboy romance. And she just got drugged and dragged away from the cabin that they just got to. Like, she fully just got drugged and kidnapped. And I don't know if I'm awake enough to read this right now because shit's about to go down. Shit is about to hit the fan. He's known her for like a month, maybe a month and a half at this point. And he bought her parents' house and signed the deed over to them, paid their medical bills, and invested in a cafe, and gave her mom the head baker position. If he wanted to, he would. He also paid off her student loans. She is in med school. He just paid off her student loans. I have been in such a cowboy romance mood lately. So when I saw that this book was coming out, I was super interested, obviously, because this is what I'm so into right now. But also the cover is stunning. Like, absolutely gorgeous. It is the prettiest pink. And just, it was a little bit of judging a book by its cover because it was so pretty. I was like, this is going to be fantastic. And I'm really happy to say that I was not disappointed with this one. I thoroughly enjoyed my time reading it. I didn't want to put it down. I had stuff to do while I was reading the arc, but I kept coming back to it whenever I could. I'd be like getting lunch or something, and just I'd have to have my Kindle with me so that I could read a few pages while I was eating, and just, it was fantastic. It follows Gage and Blythe. Blythe has just graduated from med school, and she's going to start her residency, and her parents are concerned because she never comes back home anymore. And she's like running herself ragged. And so they convince her to come home, between her parents, her brother, and her best friend. Convince her to go home for a couple weeks for Christmas, where she meets Gage. And Gage has some secrets. He's got a past that keeps getting hinted at, and you're like, oh, this is not just going to be a normal cowboy romance. Like, I've read a fair few since getting absolutely obsessed with them in June, and this one, I don't want to say that it like eclipsed Flawless by Elsie Silver, but I think they're really neck and neck. Like, yeah, they both really are, I think, top tier in this subgenre of romance. This like, and then of course there's a whole other subgenre that comes into play with Smoking Gun. So if you've watched the reading vlog, then you know, because I believe I mentioned it. I tried not to be too spoilery, and I will do my best to make sure there are like spoiler warnings on the video so that you can avoid that. I just think that this book did exactly what it set out to do. I was so skeptical as I was reading, kind of thinking, how is this going to work? Like, I signed up for a cowboy romance. That was what I was interested in. And it completely turns on its head at the end. And yet it still maintains everything that I love about cowboy romances while adding in this secondary trope that is so exciting and fast-paced and adventurous. Right on cue, Pepper has shown up because I'm talking. Yeah, she must have been sitting in a window somewhere because she's warm. Are you warm? Were you in a window getting some sun? Were you in the laundry room window where you like to look outside? She loves to come in here and just rub up on all the books. There are books on the floor I'm still trying to organize all of my books in the library. And she loves to come in here and rub on the corners and get chin scratches from all the books. I don't really know what else to say about this book because it was so good. But everything I want to talk about, I feel like, is kind of spoilery or was covered in the reading vlog. But I definitely recommend this book. Could I have said that any weirder? I'm trying to wrap this up and I'm so distracted by the kitty cat. Like, I say it every time, but she's never this nice to me. I don't know what it is. She likes to come in when I'm either talking to the camera or when I'm on the phone. As long as somebody is just talking on and on, just a continuous flow of words, she wants to be right up in your face because she has to be the center of attention. I would give her all this attention if she didn't hide under beds all day. I really would. I would. Do you know that? And it's funny because she'll come and sit at the library door and I keep the door closed just because I'm not in here. There's no reason to be in here and have the door open. So I think she forgets that this room exists and then she comes in and she explores and it's like having a brand new room in the house, isn't it? So that was it for my reading vlog of Smoking Gun by Lainey Lawson. I highly recommend this one. I think that you should give it a chance if you like romance, if you like suspenseful books, if you like cowboy romances. It is really, there's something for everyone in it. It felt like if you were watching a Western. I think it was just so well done. Absolutely fantastic. 5 stars. And you should all read it. It should be out by now because this is being posted on the 15th. So yeah, go read it. That's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you did. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.